Hello, everyone. So, in today's lecture, we'll be concentrating on the modular system. Okay. So, right now, our character as a whole is a complete third person, right? A third person character, actually, like with one mesh in itself. Now, the main issue we have right now with this is how we can see the head like this popping out over here. And even without this, the first person might actually cause some issues later while playing animations. Certain animations might not actually look exactly how they should. So that's why I think we should actually like work on this a bit. Okay. So for modular characters, actually, we'll be requiring a modular character itself. So what you can do is open up the Epic Games launcher, and from here go to the marketplace and search for adventure and make it to free, and you will see the adventure character is free. Okay, so just add it to cart. Okay, go back, sorry. Yeah, so just click on the adventure character. For you it would be um purchase, I guess, or not purchase, sorry, add to cart or something, something like that. And once you do that, your add to project will be here like that. So click on add to project and it should be added to your project. Okay, so I'll just add this character to my horror game, and it will take some time to download actually. Yeah, once this is done, okay, go back to your folder and there will be the main folder over here. Now this has all the parts for it to make it modular. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is open up the third person character itself. In the viewport, you have the mesh over here. Okay, change this to the torso. Okay, SK man pullover. Okay, SK man pullover, and after that, you need to put in the arms. Sorry, the arms, the feet, the head, um, legs, and shoes. Okay, just drag and drop them to the mesh itself, and you can see the full part has been added. Does he not have pants? What did I add? Okay, this was the part of legs. Okay, actually, you can just put in pants over here. Sorry, just delete the legs and put in the pants. Make sure it's under mesh. Okay, and then he will look like this. Now, as you can see, the animation has been removed because it was made for the UE5 mannequin. We'll fix it in a while. Okay, but this is how it will look. And one more thing you have to do is in the construction script, take out all uh, five of these and take out the mesh as well. And from here, you will set the master pose component to this mesh. Okay, for all five of these. Okay, so what it does is the master pose is the mesh. So all of these will follow the animation of the mesh itself. Okay, so you don't actually have to put the animation on all of these for the animations for the rest of the part to work. Okay, so now here directly, if you try to put SVB Manny, you see it don't work, and that is because skeleton for this is the UE4 skeleton that is provided with this demo pack. So what we'll do, click on this skeleton and delete this and replace it with the game character mannequin underscore UE4 meshes. Okay. Once you click this skeleton, replace references, and it will ask you, are you sure? Press OK. And then this will pop up and just say save select. Again, this might take a while, so just let it happen. Okay, once that is done, I want you to go to the characters folder over here, underscore UE4 mannequin rigs. Then the actually not over here, sorry. Go to the content folder horror, and over here we have the Manny. Actually, we have the Manny or the Queen, whatever you want to. So retarget, duplicate and retarget animation. Choose the 5 to 4 Manny, and it will automatically check the Manny to the mannequin. Okay, retarget, and it should retarget all the ones that you had. Okay, so I'll create a new folder, call this animations. Now go back and all of this inside, sorry, yeah, make sure you move all of them to animations and click on character, fix up redirectors. Now open up the third person again and now click on the mesh, and over here, yeah, you have to change the name. Okay, so you just don't like mix it out. So AVP, now this one will be AVP player. Okay, since we're using it for the horror player. So a baby player will be the one that we use. Or the Manny, choose this one. Yeah, this one works. So keep it to Queen for this one. But for this Manny, change, rename this one to ABP player. Okay, compile save. So it's working now. And now if you move, you can see it's working as it's supposed to. But you can still see his head like this. And you can see like there's a, when you stop, there's a glitch over there by the camera in front, like below. So that's an issue, right? But other than that, it looks fine, right? So what we'll do is also, yeah, before in the construction script, like let's see, unplug this one and let's see how it looks, okay, or how it works. Now you see, like only his torso moves, but his hands are not like animating, or his legs or anything else. So, like I said, what it does is it makes sure that all these components follow the animation of this. So this basically saves you the time of actually selecting the animation for all of these to the same one. So let's say like you have like 10 different parts of the body, and then you would have to actually manually set all the animations for each part, right? So but now with the help of this function, you can actually just save your time and just make sure all of these modular parts follow the actual mesh. Okay, and with this done, let's fix something. This clipping that you can see, like once you stop moving, the clipping that appears below the screen, you can fix this by going to the project setting and search for clip, and there will be a near clip plane, sorry. So make this to about 6 or 4, whatever you wish, I mean whatever you need. But this will not work as soon as you set set it. So what you'll have to do is just close this and restart the editor. Okay, and now if you play, you will see that thing is gone, and you can actually like, yeah, now the near clip plane actually, it actually like messes up the face clip as well. So yeah, clip plane, make it to like about 3. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, this one looks better. I don't think I can see any issue with this. Yeah, I don't see any issue with this, but I can see the face like this. What I'll do is like I'll reset the camera place to be at 0 as well. So also make sure it's 0 part of it. Wow. Hmm. Yeah, this one looks good enough, except the head part, I must say. So what I'll do is this looks good. This is good. So the only thing I might need to change would be how you can see the head. Yeah, this is fine. So just the head problem now. So let's fix that as well. So what you can do is the first thing we'll do is go to the event graph. We have the mouse inputs over here. Okay. So a bit of a code change over here is first one will make sure this doesn't run always. It only runs when it is not equal to 0. And the second thing will be get player control, not player, sorry, get control rotation. We'll split this and this one gets the yaw. So we don't need the yaw actually, we just need the pitch now. So I'll just again make sure this doesn't run well while not equal to 0, right? And when this pitch, because it controls the pitch, when pitch means looking up and down. So when this pitch is above certain angle, and this is what we'll find out what the actual angle is that we need. So now if I'm to play, okay, now you can see like it shows my pitch once I'm high above like this. It shows 356. Now this is below. Actually, it doesn't showcase it properly because of this not equal to 0. So I'll just put it before that, okay? So now what I'll do is I'll see this one is below 0 like this, and certainly what I'm okay, I'm checking the yaw, that's why. Sorry guys, sorry. It's a pitch I should be looking for. So when I am actually this is fine, this is 80. Actually, go more below. So I can actually safely say it's above 70, right? So whenever I move above 70, whenever I'm moving, so not just moving, so I'll say I'm in range because again, when I'm moving down, there's the string is something else, right? So when I'm above it's 70 maybe, and below I can see my body and my shadow over here from uh, 0. So in range to I would say 70 to 90, let's say 70 to 90. So in range of minimum 70 to 90. Okay. If it is within this range, what should happen is I will take my head and I will set owner, only owner C to true. Sorry. Sorry. Owner no C. Set owner no C to true. So the owner will not see the head. And if it is not within this range, it should be set to false. So now I look up and you can see I no longer see my head. No. But when I turn below, I can see my head shadow as well, right? So this is working, but I want to check something. So what I'll do is I'll just take this directional light and I'll cut it out so I can later paste it again. So Control Z, cut it out, and I will take a point light and put it over here like this. Okay. I'll play from here and see the light, and I can see the head. See, now my head just pops. So see, this is not what we want. So in case if you have a horror game that shows up the shadow even like this, I don't want when I look up to the ceiling, I don't want my head to disappear. Okay. So to fix this, what is usually done is another skeletal mesh is added. Okay. Another skeletal mesh is added, and this is called the shadow mesh. Okay. And all of these are made invisible. How? Something we did discuss was the lighting channel. Okay. From 0 we set it to something that will not be using, let's say channel 2, and this shadow mesh has a channel of 0, and this is either hidden in game or just set the visibility to false from here itself actually. But we won't do anything as such because this will actually hamper the shadow itself. Okay, add the mesh over here for the character, and that's why in all modular meshes there is always a full body part, right? And that's why we'll add it over here. And the animation to follow is the AVP player, so we know it's overlapping right now. That's why it's causing this issue. And for the shadow mesh, let's see hidden. We'll use something called the hidden shadow. So even if it is hidden, so what I'll do is I'll check hidden in game to be true and the hidden shadow as well to true, but it is actually hidden in game itself. Okay. But you see the shadow in itself is not. So even if I now look up, my shadow does not pop. Okay. And as a result, um, this one looks much more of a natural shadow. Okay. So that is actually all for this lecture, and this is with this we actually have a first person, a true first person experience. To be honest, I will actually just paste the light over here, control V, and let's see. I can actually see my mouse from here, but well, you can't actually see it in game like once you actually have it full screen. So that is good enough, I would say. Mm, yeah, make sure like at any given aspect ratio you can't see the face itself, even like this. Actually you can see the face like this nose. What you can do for this is something called the constraint aspect ratio, and that way it'll always follow this ratio itself, no matter what. Even if you do a full screen, use this ratio, but I do not actually like suggest this itself. Another way to do this would be changing the POV depending on how the ratio changes. So depending on ratios, your camera POV changes as well. Sorry, FOV, field of view. Okay, this one changes. So there's a lot of way. Like I will not go through this right now, not yet, but perhaps in later videos once we have covered everything, I can. Uh, the only thing that bothers me is his nose, but yeah. But anyway, now we know how shadows work and how our head will not pop. Actually, let me see what I can see his head like this. So yeah, play with this number as well. Um, we have this 70, make it to maybe 50-ish. So even at any certain degrees, if you move back, you cannot see his head either, right? So just play. Yeah, just play around with the number. Yeah, 50 seems fine. Plus, yeah, that's fine. So I'll end the video over here. And in our next lecture, I think we should actually this is a horror game. We'll also have actually guns in the game, like RE games, Resident Evil games. Okay. I'll add guns as well as puzzles. Okay, and so on and so forth. So we'll start with the guns in our next lesson. Okay. And also before ending the video, guys, if you want to support me and my work, you can actually become my Patreon and help me out. So again, thank you guys, and I will see you in the next one.